Alistar gonna come through on Yami, and we have seen him making the plays earlier in game 2.
Yeah. Alistar is still going to be a priority pick here on both sides, and now losing the capabilities of picking up a Gragas on the side of KBG, things will change. Not for sure gonna pick up the Nautilus maybe, or even an Ashe, because the combo coming in from a Gragas is just too valuable. And with that, this changes things, at least for the side of Nova Esports, because that is going to be a good advantage, because the reason why they lost is because of that Ashe and also because of that Vi.
Oh yeah, the Vi and the Ashe, the Gragas as well, the combination.
No way
is just there. One is gonna go through. Ashe is there again, undefeated on this Ashe so far. Unscratched record, and is looking to channel that once more.
Yeah, and picking that up is good, because at least now Nova Esports would be ready on what's going to come to them. If ever it's going to be a Vi, it's way better than picking this or picking something else up, because now, because they saw the Ashe, a good answer is going to be someone who can sustain really long on those fights, and a Swain is someone good at it. And if ever he gets ulted on, and if ever he pops a Demonic Ascension and gets some time, he's going to be getting that HP back.
He needs to be extra careful though, again, with just one layering of CC, and also that Demacian Justice from KG can burst him out. Wukong, this time around for long, he is looking to enable the team. This can also go to Yitze if he wants to utilize this in the Baron lane. But let's see if this can work. This is a lot of crowd control. This is a lot of AoE from Nova Esports. They're banking for team fights for game 4.
Yeah. And having Wukong at least denies them off disengage. I love this. I love this from Nova, that they have a Wukong, they have a Alistar. They can deny the engage coming in from KBG, which is really perfect. So now, doubling down on the side of KBG, what do they need? They need some damage to burst down this Swain. And I do hope that, I'm not hoping for an ADC pick. Again, a Corki should be banned, because that has been a really effective pick from the side of Nova. So they can ban that out, so that won't be used by Nova Esports.
But they banned the Renekton. Looks like they want to they want to give some respect to Yitze, and anticipate that this Wukong is not gonna go towards his side, since most of the time we do see the Wukong on the jungle. Instead, it's just that Yitze can flex this champion there as well. But again, the ADCs would be denied here again from Nova Esports in an attempt to nullify that double scaling from KBG, because if they remove this Kai'Sa, in which KBG, Andran was able to perform incredibly well with, then again, that is the burst damage denied, since this Ashe is not gonna go ADC in its build.
Probably pick the Corki here for the side of KBG, because if they lost the Kai'Sa, a Corki is gonna be a good alternative at least. Okay, they denied the Corki even. So no damage could potentially help them out. As Zeri is gonna be good, but Zeri takes a long time before she would be able to pop off, and an Ezreal wasn't effective during the last time that they used it. So I don't know if this is gonna be good for KBG, because they failed when Anran was on that Ezreal.
I mean, it is Anran though. Most of the time when we see him losing on a champion, he would want to redeem it. And most of the time when he redeems something, he redeems it hard. And this time around, Ezreal's the way to go. Nova Esports though, not holding back. Again, AoE damage with the Ziggs. Crescent
that's
on
perfect.
the Shin's. This is the perfect composition of Nova Esports so far.
That's perfect though. If KBG is going to double down on that damage, one good thing that they can do is to deny the engages coming in from KBG. So looking at the composition alone, if Anran, or rather if the Taunt goes in with a cease and desist, he's dead. Because everybody's not going to be able to follow up. Because remember, that's a Cyclone, that is a Crescent Guard. You won't really get close to the side of Nova if they try to engage. So KBG has a good way of executing pickoffs. But it's still gonna be hard, because these ultimates are valuable on the side of Nova.
I mean, even KBG has some ways to engage here as well. They have the follow-ups as well with the hero's entrance. A lot of defensive tools still has to be respected. And early game, this is where KBG can shine. Through the Vi, through the Galio, through the Ashe.
Yeah.
They still have the combination to set things up in the early game in which they can cripple down the teamfight based composition of Nova Esports. That way, KBG can be the one to dictate the whole flow of this game, similar to Game 3.
What's going to be valuable here is for them to take down the mid lane turret like what they did during the game a while ago. Because as long as they get that, as long as they get the early game in their favor, KBG would be able to skyrocket that into a late game snowball, like the 10k gold lead that they got a while ago. What's because of that valuable Rip Herald play that they had in the mid lane. That would also be a perfect display of skill if ever they would be able to repeat that on this second game.
Let's see if Nova Esports can catch up, can equalize the score right now in the series. We are very excited for this.
Oh,
for sure.
That was close.
That was close. He guessed the location. He unfortunately was fast enough.
Yeah, that was close. That was close. If Neon was hit by that Vault Breaker, he's dead. He's not going to be able to even move. And what I like about this, though, is that last pick coming in from KBG was the perfect one. Having the Galio on this matchup is good. Because even if we say that they have a lot of ways to disengage on the side of Nova Esports, if Yu is there, there's still going to be hard for them to really couple that, layer that CC against the members of KBG. So Nova Esports would be able to do that in their favor. So now, problem is, how are they going to be able to make use, or at least make sure that this is going to be really hard for KBG to pull off an Enchanted Crystal Arrow play?
Surely in the team fight, it would be difficult. Remake would still stay alive, but he needs to be very careful.
Would you want to get close? Would you want to get close? That's the problem. If he was trying to get close, Xiaoma would flash in. He's not going to hesitate to flash in, and now because of that, that denies them. This bot lane is going to be taken down. That is one plating to the side of KBG, and that is the advantage for Xiaoma, the bot lane.
Massive win for sure. That is a lot of minions denied here for Remake. This early into the game, he is already down 600 gold. And it's all to that small pokes that Xiaoma and you were making here in the bottom lane. Ignite as well, zoning him out. That is one way to negate the damage here of Nova Esports, because they are going to be banking on him later on his Mega Inferno Bomb to help out Nian on the close-up as well. The KBG focusing on that main damage dealer is one of the keys to, again, slowly but surely win the game.
Good key to victory is this. Yitze, I think, was able to see where he was a while ago. So he's trying to be very careful and trying to engage now. He's going to go in. That's going to be the ultimate synthesis. Datan was able to secure a kill for KG top side.
Easy pick up. The moment the Vi engages, there's absolutely no way for Yitze to escape, especially with the silence and the Damascene Justice alongside with that layering of CC. Now KBG possesses a slight goal lead. Actually, it's massive compared to the time elapsed. Almost 2,000 in 2.5 minutes. Nova Esports needs to be a lot safer this time around, because early game, this is at their weakest point.
Not a lot of damage though. Great timing, great reaction coming in from Yami, but would that be perfect though? Doesn't have anything more except for that slow coming in from Xiaoma. Not gonna be able to move. One more bouncing bump could end his life. Enchanted Crystal Arrow! Good flash from Remake.
He's ahead by 1 level on to that Ziggs. That is how strong KBG right now is in this early game. And again, we talked about this time and time again, Nova Esports does have superior team fighting prowess. But in the early game, they are very, very weak. And KBG, their comp is very different from that. Early game, they can just do this all the time. And now the goal lead keeps on ballooning. Now they keep on bullying the bottom lane as well. Yitz is not having the best of time. Yu is there to help KG as well.
Starting it off. KG onto the top side. Yitze was able to use the Cyclone. Yu just came in time. They weren't able to secure any kills on the top side, but at least right now we can see definitely who's winning the lane, because KG got the advantage because of that first blood a while ago.
Need to be extra careful. Nova Esports cannot afford to give any kills anymore. And especially prior to the first Dragon fight, right now KBG possesses the gold lead to get their items, to get their early scaling backed up right now against Nova Esports. If they keep on doing, maybe they can have the pressure or the first dragon as well. Maybe even the RH if they can
Oh
fight
no!
like this.
Not gonna be able to move here. He's dead. I don't
Yeah.
even need to say anything because he's dead.
He's dead. All we need to say is that he's dead.
And that's the problem, though. Let's take a look into that, though. Because of the composition that Nova Esports built, the only value that they would have in this type of composition is when you have a big objective. If you don't have a big objective, your ultimates are not going to be needed, or at least are not going to be used, because those are big ultimates with big cooldowns, and if you use it at this time, Neon would just waste it.
Oh man, and having it connect right will be followed up surely. That's how KBG operates.
Wait, one's
There's
dead.
no arrow that
KG's
wasn't
dead.
followed up. Again.
KG's dead. That's perfect,
KG.
though. Because now with KG dead, Long would be able to take this down really easily. Look at the pokes coming from Xiaoma. It's not going to be relevant at this point of the game, but right now, trying to deny them the push. But at least they got the rift hurled, and this was one of their problems during the last game, and denying it from the side of KBG is perfect.
But pattern has been Nova
no,
Esports
remake.
getting first dragons, right? But this time, KBG is the one getting the first dragon, and they have been getting the succeeding dragons as well, due to them getting the lead come mid game. So now the scaling is being threatened by KBG early into the game here against Nova Esports. Yeah, they got the kill onto KG. That is good. They got the RH. That's good. But I don't think they can get any towers just yet, because every time KBG is there, they cannot move forward.
Plating? Oh, they didn't get any of that plating because they went too far away. Now they want to take down the mid lane turret. Remake is here. Has the satchel charge out the way. They have the ultimate unbreakable blow. It's going to be used by Yami. They have the Mega Inferno Bomb. The damage is going to be crazy. Not going to be enough for them to secure that. Yu has been knocked up. He's going to be dead. That's perfect. Now KBG is now going to be forced away, but at least they didn't get a second tower in the mid lane.
That is already a good sign here for KBG. But Nova Esports getting something is also perfect here to at least recover the early goal deficit that they experienced. And they got the kill as well. They opened up mid lane, which is perfect. Again, denied some of the rotations here for KBG. If they get the second tower later on, then that's going to be perfect for them as well. Now they have neutralized the whole of the gold lead that KBG earlier possessed. Maybe they can start to steamroll from now.
And that the Song was able to get some. How are they going to be able to follow through with this? KBG having the advantage a while ago, they would need to really double down on these pushes that's happening. With that, they would need to get an objective around the map, because right now this is what's hard whenever you're fighting against the Ziggs. You don't really have any other champion who could really fight against the wave clear of a Ziggs, and that is what makes it hard for KBG, because as long as they don't push the mid lane turret, it's still gonna be hard to move around.
It's even gonna be buffed up come patch 4.3b, right? So a
Yep.
lot more priority on this champion sooner when the patch is updated.
On the
Nova
finals,
Esports-
though, for
On
sure.
the
We're gonna
finals,
see that. But
though.
now, wait! Season desist, silence, they have the ultimate, and here comes Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Not even needed, and that's a kill top side. And this is gonna be a tower 2. Even with the Mega Inferno Bomb, that's KG taking down the tower top side.
Huh. A rare occurrence of Shamo missing his arrow. That is a sight to see.
I mean, it's a kill already.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
that
runs
was
down the
that was a
course.
warning shot, man. That was a warning shot. Are you
Don't
gonna
go
dodge
over your
this, or are you
territory.
gonna be killed? That's a question there. What's gonna happen? I mean, he chose the latter. He got killed.
Yeah. I mean, KBG would get the kill eventually, though. Even
Yeah.
if that arrow connects or does not connect. And right now, they also get the tower into the bottom lane. 2 towers acquired. You only need to bash the mid lane one. It's just so good on the side of KBG. That's why they're just the best team right now in the world. They get the minor things, they accelerate it, and they get the major things as well. And team fighting as well, all the time will be mentioned by us, because that is the main thing that defines KBG. They're just perfect in all those engages.
Yeah. What's hard about this, though, is whenever you're made to make a decision, and Xiaoma is not gonna hesitate to pull a trigger on that Enchanted Crystal Arrow, because when you're forced to make a decision, you usually make the wrong decision. And whenever an Enchanted Crystal Arrow flies towards you, that's a lot of pressure, though. Because for sure, if ever Shaoma throws out an arrow, like what's happening right now on the top side, Yitze was signaled by his teammates, and that's perfect. Good communication from the side of Nova.
I wonder what's the communication on KBG though. They
Arrow!
say, I need an arrow. Okay.
No, I mean, I was asking what Nova was saying. Arrow top side! and
Arrow,
then,
arrow, arrow. Back, back, back.
yeah, he backed away perfectly though.
He did. If he got caught, then well, I think he would
no.
still be fine. So,
Yeah.
It's a Wukong. I can't say. Double eSports grouping up. They want to establish vision in the bot side river, but they need to be very
Hawk shot
careful.
is really
Honestly.
annoying though. It's
Yeah,
really gonna be
full
hard
vision.
for Nova. Whenever a hawk shot comes in, you had a death brush. It's hard because you're gonna be seen. Everybody's gonna be discovered, but remake. Oh no, gonna be bad. Arrow comes in.
Oh.
He's able to get the sun on him. Bolt breakers at the ready onto the back line. The heroes enter, so remake's gonna be dead. What a great stomp coming in from Yu, and that's gonna be 3 members standing. They have the demonic ascension, but they're not doing a lot of damage because remake is down, and Nova Esports is gonna be forced back away. And that is KBG just taking space and taking objective to their hands.
Taking kills as well along the way. Anyone that dares to contest them will be killed and shot by the members of KBG. Long as still alive,
See, it's
want his head.
wait, what? That was a good that's a good interaction, and because of that, Long is dead. Because of the
Oh.
ice rift. That's perfect.
Oh,
and now
man.
Yitze, right now in the mid lane, flawless execution coming in from KBG, and so far they're putting on pressure against Nova.
This is the first time
What-
we have witnessed
what-
that interaction as well.
What a dodge.
We have been
too.
waiting for that ever since the introduction of the Ice Dragon. Finally,
Nobody
we saw
was
it.
able to get a stun there. And now they're going to be taking down tower in the mid lane. The Taun just moved forward, and now here comes KBG with the Demashing just getting the kill. And now in front is Remake. Is going to fall down. The members are just mangling the members of Nova Esports, and Yami's going to be the next to fall. And that's an unofficial ace to the side of KBG. Long is alive, but what's he going to do? He's not going to do anything except to sacrifice himself for the tower. Even with the Crescent Guard, he's going to be killed. But at least he got one.
They might get the tower into the top lane as well due to the huge minion wave crashing down there to that tier 1. But KBG still is getting everything in this game. I mean, we came into this game thinking that KBG will be threatened by this teamfight based composition, but they delivered. Let's
Look at
check
the
this
Taun,
one out
man.
once more. He just went for the tower and then got away, and then the follow-up by Yu. Mega Inferno Bomb was
Taun.
just scratching them, and nothing that Nova Esports can do at this point. They're just too down in terms of gold. They lost a couple of objectives as well, especially the Dragon stacks. That's why KBG can just afford to do all these stuff.
I had my doubts though during the early start that Anron might not be able to perform well with Azriel. Now he's performing really well, even on the hands of KBG. I believe that the Taun should be banned. No, not him. I mean the Vi that he's using should be banned. Because every time that he finds a way to use a cease and desist, it's always going to be valuable. I think that's one of the best performances from a Vi that I've seen. Also, it's because of the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, which makes it way, way better. Taun tries to engage with a Bolt Breaker. It's not
So
going to be
many
needed.
Meteor Enchant.
Yeah.
They have 2 Meteor Enchants. Before a fight even happens, Nobords just jumps down about 30% of their HP.
Just one arrow, though. Just one arrow is enough to get you like 2 Meteor Enchants on your head. And that's better than a Mega Inferno Bomb, too.
And it's just an enchant. They don't need Ziggs
Yeah.
to do Ziggs damage.
Yep. No need. They have this. They have the Meteor Enchant. Now with Nova Esports positioning themselves at the bottom part of the map, they might want to go for engage, but Yitze is here. Need to decoy away. But Nova Esports are not going to be engaging because of this 9k gold lead. And so far, from what we've seen, right, whenever KBG wins, it always looks one-sided because of this gold gap.
First time we have seen more than 1 kill on Nova Esports with them, right?
Yeah.
Homes that we have seen KBG win, it was 1 kill by Nova. Arrow
Wait, what?
to the Howling Abyss.
Oh, that's...
Two-shot barrage.
I think because they thought he was in the try brush because he moved at the top because of this vision right here. But now without that ultimate, Nova Esports is a bit more confident. Remember, they have less cooldowns. It's going to be easy to get that ultimate back up again.
Oh yeah, 2 Dragon Stacks with the Ice Dragon. Easy cooldown reduction for both the
They're
Ezreal
starting.
and the Ashe.
Yami's going to get vision. Wong's gonna move forward. Yami's very neat. With the Major Enchant, that's gonna force them back. The Nova eSports are successful on foiling the plans of KBG.
But KBG can just go to the bot side river after that. After recalling to the base, cash in for their items, and also just establish a vision. Nova eSports cannot engage just yet. It's not yet the time, especially the vision that is provided here by Xiaoma all the time is just very thing. They try to set a death brush, it gets negated. They try to reposition, they get seen once again, and they get initiated by the arrow as well. It's so frustrating for sure for Nova eSports.
Yeah. Now with KBG already in position for this objective, a triple Drake cutout is not what Nova wants. They're gonna be denying this from happening. Yu has the ultimate. Don't have any vision on this side of the map. The knockup happens already. KG is still very tanky. Survive. Feature and chance are going to be falling onto their eyes. Here's that's going to come in. A lot of damage. But with the demonic ascension onto the back line, Yami to pulverize. But that's not perfect. Because Nova eSports falls by one. Knockup coming from long. He flashed away. But Unron was able to meet up with Remake. That's going to be the flash in the Arcan shape in just a bit. It might be able to get the kill here, and that's it. That's the last spin. That's the finish coming in from KBG, because that was a flawless battle, a flawless fight that they were able to win. And this is the team that you want to be, because KBG was able to execute in perfection during that dragon battle.
Man, the fastest game as well so far in this series. 15 minutes, about 40 seconds. 3 minutes, 4 minutes faster than the other games that we have seen. And now they